Welcome back. 7:43 this morning. A debate over fluoride is growing across Florida. We've covered it a lot. Earlier this week, Longwood unanimously voted to remove fluoride from its drinking water. Longwood now joining a growing list of cities. We're talking Melbourne, Palm Bay, Ormond Beach, to various that have removed fluoride. The CDC endorses the use of fluoride in public water systems, saying it helps prevent cavities, but the Surgeon General in Florida wants to remove it, citing concerns over neurotoxins. And joining us now is Matt Morgan, the District 4 Commissioner and former Mayor in Longwood. Matt, always good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to be with you. Let's talk about this. This has been a movement that you've heard for a lot as well. 4-0 vote. So what led to this?
Well, first, our residents, very, very sweeping fashion, wanted this to get done and get rid of this fluoride in our water, added fluoride in our drinking water, but also, without question, our State Surgeon General, Dr. Joseph Lopato, is recommending every city and county doing this. We should follow his lead on that, because that is his job, is to protect us, keep us safe and keep us healthy. And again, in terms of, like you said earlier, the neuropsychiatric effects it's having, adverse and neuropsychiatric effects it's having on our children and our pregnant women, and they're also worried about adults with it as well.
Was there pushback on this? What did you receive from the community?
No, I had the complete opposite.
The opposite.
We had sweeping form, like I said in the beginning, nonstop residents constantly wanting to see us do this, because again, you also have their rights to medicine at the end of the day. Fluoride, if you look it up, the FDA absolutely considers fluoride as a medicine. And if this was anything else we were talking about being added to our drinking water, you have to give people the right to be able to make that choice for them and their families if they want that or not. You can't control how much of this somebody is ingesting between their baths, their showers. I used to fill up my gallon jug twice a day of drinking tap water when I was bodybuilding at the time.
Yeah.
That's a little extreme, obviously, but my point is we can't control how much of this, especially children, are ingesting.
Are you amazed that, say, 3 years ago, even 2 years ago, we weren't talking about this, and now the more coverage this gets, people, and I'm sure you felt it this past couple of weeks, residents have researched this now,
yes,
and they've come up with their own conclusions on this.
They are, and there's plenty of studies out there that clearly show the neuropsychiatric effects it's having on our children. I have a nonverbal autistic son, so me and my wife have been down this rabbit hole for maybe 3-4 years of things between our foods, our air that we breathe, and our water systems in general across the United States. And there's a lot of things going on chemical-wise that we got to be very careful with, and we've got to pay closer attention to. And when the State Surgeon General, Dr. Lopato, speaks up on something like this, I think it's only our job to follow. But also, your residents have to be bought into it as well, and believe you me, they are bought in.
Yeah, because you want their input as well. Matt, we ran through that list. Several cities, and Longwood's now the latest on there. Do you expect that to continue to grow? Did you have other cities come to you and ask about the way you've gone about this?
Sure, I definitely have. But also, I see, like, for instance, Winter Springs doesn't have it in their water. They've done this years ago, to my understanding. And one other Seminole County city that I can't remember. But, like, for instance, Lake Mary, it's on their agenda coming up this Thursday night to discuss it. But I think the county commission is going to be discussing it for Seminole County. Yeah.
How big a change is it once this goes into effect for the city to actually change that?
Not big. It's not that difficult at all.
Simple process.
Very simple process. It doesn't. People are like, oh, it saves money with fluoridation. Whether you add it or not, it's not really a game changer on pricing of the water to begin with. But it's about, again, our kids, pregnant women, and adults. It's everybody. It's every demographic that this could potentially harm, because you can't control how much of this somebody's going to drink.
And again, the vote was 4-0. So, Matt,
Yes.
always good to have you in. Appreciate the insight onto this.
Always an honor, my friend.